Hey guys, welcome back to Mega Man 7. So last time we took out Freeze Man. Before we go to the next guy's stage, let me just press the select button. Now, there's nothing here that says it'll do anything, but if you do press it, you get to go to this giant looking Eddie thing. And this is actually Auto Shop. Yeah, I guess you kind of just had to read the instruction manual to know it's here, eh? Welcome to Big Eddie's, I'm Auto, Dr. Light's #1 student. Dude, I like how Eddie's just chilling out. It's like, man, I've helped you enough in the previous games. Unfortunately, I've lost one of my bolts, and so I have a couple of screws loose. If you find my hyperball, I'd appreciate it if you bring it back here. So this is some item you gotta find that's hidden in one stage, which you really do want, because it halves all the costs, so definitely worth getting. So what can we buy for now? We got just, you know, a life, an E-tank, a weapon tank, fully recharges weapons energy, and I can buy the exit since I already found it, I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave. So long, Mega Man. Yeah, once you find that bolt he was talking about, all the stuff you can find from Rush Search unlocks, so if you don't know where it is, you can always buy it from him, which is definitely something that's very easy to do. So let's just go into Burst Man. Burst Man's pose, it's like he's trying to take a dump. Like, oh man. Well, when you got all these like chemicals around you and all this water, it could be understandable if you need to go to the toilet. And anyway, so you see these silly timer things. They're returning from Mega Man 6. Kind of weird that like of all the things to steal from Mega Man 6, it was that. Then again, they are pretty cool, so I can't blame them. Mega Man 6 did have some cool... You know, I was bagging Mega Man 6 last episode, but it is pretty cool. It does have some cool stuff. Like, I remember, oof. You almost got me there. Now, how am I going to get this? Oh, ho, ho, pro skill. Now we go back and go this way. Dodge that. Now, what's this? I think I got a life there. Or no, that would have been an E-tank. Let me check. I can always check. Do we have an E-tank? We have 2 E-tanks, so yeah, I guess that was... Oh, I never showed the freeze cracker. Well, we just started the level, so I didn't have much time to show it anyway. So it's pretty much, well, it's not that great. Obviously, it's just one of those weapons that you really only use against, you know, whatever it's weak to. But it's sort of like the freeze weapon from Mega Man 6. God, I will not shut up about Mega Man 6. Mega Man 6, Mega Man 6. There's just so many comparisons. Well, I guess it was the newest classic Mega Man at the game at the time, so it would make sense if a lot of things were like it. Now I do want to get up here even to get that life, so I can just like sort of... No, I didn't put Rush close enough. There we go. Freaking fish is in my way. Damn fish. You know, most Robot Masters have a stage that matches them, but... well, I mean, there are bubbles here. So Burst Man, yeah, Burst Man is essentially Bubble Man V2. But I guess his bubbles burst, so he isn't as good. So it's more like Bubble Man V.5 or something. Gotta love the Met tools in their swimming gear. Another wait, that was it's Mega Man 5 that has those in it, I think. A mini boss, a giant crab. I like fighting this guy because he's actually, you know, for a mini boss, it's actually pretty hard to dodge some of its stuff. Like, geez, look at this. Like, what are you meant to do? Just keep shooting at it and it'll die before I die. Come on, do the... There we go. Do the thing. Yeah, there we go. You get to, like, slide underneath it. Oh, oof. Man, I'm not doing too good here. I was gonna say, I like bosses that let you slide underneath them, because sliding is such an underused... Well, see, in Mega Man 3, slide really wasn't underutilized, because that's the game it was introduced in. But ever since, you know, it hasn't... Especially in 6, since they took out the slide jump in 6, it hasn't really been used as much since, I don't think. You know, it still has its moments, but... Yeah, especially in 6, since, you know, using any of the rush gear in 6... You know, disabled slide altogether, so just completely uselessified the whole thing. By the way, I like how Mega Man can now float in water. That's like a new impressive ability. It looks like... Oh yeah, these things are still here too, by the way. No, I was gonna say pretty tricky first disappearing block puzzle of the game, but no, there's nothing hard about these at all. Like, look at this. I don't even have to try. It's like... have you ever played Flame Man's... not Flame Man. Heat Man. Frog Attack. Heat Man's is probably still the hardest disappearing block puzzle. Well, I wouldn't say Heatman's is the hardest. The only problem with Heatman's is sometimes there's the letter in this stage. It's not really hidden, is it? Yeah, Heatman. Just it's like I don't have any water to swim in. Yeah, I wouldn't say his disappearing block puzzle is the hardest. It's just, you know, there's a pit below you, and it's really easy to fall in the pit. See, it's some of the ones in like Iceman stages in Mega Man 1 are probably the harder stuff. But the problem with the thing with those is there's no pits, so it's if you fall off, you can just try again. And in that game, you have the magnet beam to skip them if you want. There's this like I kind of feel like using Rush Search here, even though I know I'm probably not going to find anything. I don't think I even can because he appears like in front of you. Yeah, dig in the ground, dig in the air, Rush. Yeah, he's doing it. He's digging the air. Nah, he quits. I quit too. All right, let's go back to Mega Buster. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get through this. Oh, that's right, because that bloody Metul is in my way, and he's a tool bag. Or he probably has one anyway. I don't think this stage is that long though. We're probably, well, when I say probably, I think we're coming towards the end. Well, this water here, it has a bit of realistic elements to it. If I jump in it from like a high height, you know, I'll like fall underneath the water like that. And if you jump in it like from too high, you'll go all the way down and hit the spikes and get one hit KO'd, which we really don't want, of course. Now, I must wonder what Wily was smoking when we came up with that thing. Of course, they originated in Mega Man 3. This is an interesting looking boss room. Alright, so even though Burst Man's weakness is the freeze thing, I don't actually like using it against him. I'll just show it off for a bit. And you'll instantly see why I don't really like using this against him. Because you shoot it against the wall, right? He comes backwards. Now, the problem here is he's coming closer to me. And, yes, it's like I've got no room to dodge him. And you got to waste tons of ammo, and it doesn't shoot fast enough to get out of these bubbles. So, unless you want to switch back to the Mega Buster, it's like, it's just use charge shots. They pretty much do the same damage anyway. So, I lost a life demonstrating that, but that's no problem. I'm gonna take you out with my charge shot, you dumb Burst Man. Such a weird name, you know. Most Robot Masters have some kind of, man, I don't even know, like, theme to them. Well, it's not that. I think it's just the fact that bubbles were it's already been done. It's like, this guy's name should be Has-Been Man. Because he's just a copy, he's a copycat, copy man. Huh, you know, I say that, yet there actually is a copy man in Mega Man Battle Network 3. So, man, I love the Battle Network series. Oof. I probably would have LP'd it already by now, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have the first 2 games. And obviously, for a series like that, you'd want to start from the start. Although I did offer Battle Network 3 in one of, like, my first ever, you know, vote for the LP thing, so that was pretty snazzy. You'll definitely come back to that someday. This is a boring boss fight, as you can see. I'm just like, this boss fight's okay, but it's no Mega Man Battle Network. You ever played that game? They're on the Wii U eShop if you want them. He's almost dead now. It's like, if you have really good, I'll try to do this actually. If you have really good aim, oh, I killed him before I could show it off. Yeah, you know, when you shoot him, he starts shooting, and if you have good aim, you can like sort of like jump and shoot it so your charge shot just goes over his bubble, so you can just hit him before those bubbles like get in your way, and you have to like, you know, jump over them and stuff. So that could have gone faster, but safety first, I guess. The Danger Rat fires out a bomb encased in bubble, doesn't it? Well, why would he know? You just freaking got hit. Yes, but it can also be used to encase other things besides bombs. Like a man made of cloud, perhaps? You get Danger Rat Mega Man 7! That is such a cool pose, though. I do enjoy that. Okay. Next, we have... Yeah, we're gonna do 2 this episode, because why not? After him, I do... Cloud Man, yeah. I was just trying to think, why do I do Cloud Man now? But of course, I wanted to get friggin' Burstman's weapon, because that's Cloudman's weakness, and it is funny to watch Cloudman get hit by Burstman's weapon. Anyway, here we have the Danger Wrap. It's just a really, almost, like... the weapons in this game maybe aren't too good, but... Oh, I wanted that bolt. I think those size of bolts are worth 6. Let's actually... Next time we see one, let's actually look. Because you can see how much bolts you have in the menu. So you stop falling down holes. Does this stage look familiar? Looks like Airman stage or Mega Man 2. Well, now it's raining. That rain looks pretty good. Super Nintendo has some fabulous graphics, I must say. Hang on, I'm just gonna... I feel like there might be something here, so let me just check search real quick. What is that, a boot? Boot that. And a can of Coke. No, I'm not thirsty right now, Rush, no thanks. Alright, so you probably meant to use coil to get up here, but I believe you can just... Yep, see? Pro sliding. Now, you really want Freezeman's weapon before you do this. If you hit this guy with Freezeman's weapon, it completely stops the rain and turns it snow instead. Isn't that nice? But of course, that's not just for cosmetics. I did do that for a reason. Although, if you were like Mega Pro at the game, you don't need that, and... There's no differences right now, but you'll see in a sec what it does, or you won't, because I'll have to point out what it does. Alright, how much are these small ones worth? Let's check. We have 40 bolts. The small ones are worth 2 bolts. I thought they might be worth 1. Nope, 2. Okay, well, even they're worth picking up, I guess. The level really does feel different when it's snowy like this. Now, I know for a fact there's something on this platform here. I don't think it's worth getting, though, but I know it's there. I think it's just like a health refill or something. What is it, Rush? Oh, it's a life. Well, that was definitely worth getting, I guess. Stop shooting me, man. He's got 3 guns. I bet that robot's a real hit with the ladies, if you know what I mean. Are we sure I'm not playing Mega Man 2 here? Because all this stage is just crap from Airman stage. But... I don't know, like, you know, in the previous stage I said, well, there's already been a Bubble Man, like who cares? But no, I can't explain it, I just really like the stage. Okay, so, here we see the benefit of me making this snow. Now, obviously you can't see this. We'll see this later, though, in a different stage, so I'll point that out there. But these platforms here, as you can see, the snow is falling on them. You can't actually see these platforms when it's not snowing. You can see them, but you can only see, like, a small circle around Mega Man. Try to envision that as we do this part. So, standing from here, I cannot see that platform there. So, I don't even think you can see the ladder, so you wouldn't even know to jump up here. No, I'm sure you can see the ladder. And you come up here, oh, it's just like, oh, it's a life. Oh, that's pretty cool. But no, to the further left here is even more platforms you can't see, and our letter for the stage, the U. 1 more letter to go. So yeah, so that's sort of why it's like, well, if you know exactly where the platforms are, you can get that without turning. I didn't want to go up. The Rainmaker to a Snowmaker. Whoa. Hey, man, that's too many sprites. And I just got a bunch of bolts, too. Oh, here we go. Alright, and we have 58 bolts, and this is 66, so they're 8. What an odd number. You think there'd be like 10? Nope, 8. Well, I suppose if you got a small one and a big one, that'd add up to, 10, I guess. Anyway, speaking of bolts, though, I think right here I do have another bolt, but this one is a very special bolt. Dig it up for me, Rush. Waiting... You know, Rush Search would probably be a lot better if you didn't have to wait around like 5 years for him. Even if you knew something's there, it's like, whoa. Now, these bolts, well, I'll go into the menu just to show you, but they're worth 100. We now have 166. So, yeah, definitely worth picking up. Oh, no, Rush, what the And this is what happens when you carelessly don't switch back to, Mega Buster and you stay on Rush Search. You drop him on enemies. Mega Man's gonna get arrested for being a bad pet owner. And another small bolt. Alright, you see this like ladder here? We're gonna go up this ladder, and it's very important we do so. Even though for now it may seem like an insignificant event, it's very important we do this. More on that later though. It's been a while, Mega Man. Here's little information. Your weapons can be used to discover hidden areas. Try using the flame weapon in the woods. Flame weapon in the woods. Alright, first of all, there's no flame weapon, so I don't know what you're on about. There's no Robot Master to get a flame weapon from. And 2, there's no wood stage, so clearly ProtoMan's like been smoking too much pot from the woods he just came from, if you know what I mean. But no, so Mega Man 7 is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of really, like, secrets that you kind of have to either, you know, have read, like, a strategy guide or something, or look it up online to sort of know some of this stuff, I guess. Because it's, like, really secretive. Ooh, look, it's these guys from Airman stage in Mega Man 2. What's new? But yeah, so just to, so he didn't give us anything or anything there. We didn't get anything from that ProtoMan encounter apart from, you know, that useless piece of information. But we do need to have seen all ProtoMan encounters for a certain ProtoMan event to happen later. So that's why we did that now. Well, it's like there, you may as well do it anyway. Alright, but we are going to kick the crap out of this guy. Just, no. Shooting lightning at me? I don't think so. You know what? I think, you're just an outdated model who has a weird fear of bubbles. You know, at least in, Mega Man 2, when you use Bubble Man's weapon, it made sense, because it's like water versus fire, but this is like, it's a bubble. Bubbles are strong against clouds. I didn't show off much of Cloudman's pattern there, but when you can kill him so easily, do I really need to? Alright, back to Dr. Wily's lab. I'm Light. He's not Wily. The Thunderbolt fires out electrically charged spheres, right? Yes, and it can also be used to power some electronic machines. Yeah, that sounds about right. You get Thunderbolts. Well, I mean, technically, thunder is the sound, so it should be called Lightning Bolt. No. Anyway, that's all the time we got for this episode, so next time we'll take on our final Robot Master and finish the game. Because it's such a short game. I'm only joking. See you next time, guys.